Okay, so now it's 6:40 a.m. Sometimes, this morning, I don't know if I said a.m. or p.m. in a previous video, but they had this pretty quiet lake right here, you know. I mean, it seemed like this neighborhood, this area right here, it's not even the hood. It's not the hood, and it's a quiet area. You know, on this side, you don't really hear noise, and it's both black people and white people who live over here. You know, so um, I don't even know whether there's this way that I'm trying to get this gym membership, but see, as I said, I don't want to say too much. See, they make these trucks bigger to try to frighten it. Well, that one's kind of modest compared to some of the bigger monster trucks that want to try to frighten and intimidate. But that looks like just a work truck, maybe. So, I never in my life, maybe as a baby, maybe as an infant or a baby, no, not even, maybe not even as an infant or a baby, but that was my first time in my life ending up going three 3 weeks with not being able to get to take a bath or a shower. So, I mean, it's like people making like you a fool for putting your business out there, and the perps, of course, they deliberately use everything I say on my videos. They stalk and watch, and they stalk and watch every video, and they use everything that I say in my videos as a weapon against me, to destroy me on purpose, to try to silence me and shut me up about you know talking about my experiences, and talk because they want me to shut up. So they want me to shut up, and it's like, so before, I mean, that's their way to try to make the online perps way to try to get me to shut up about everything, because they viciously hate me and think I'm crazy. So they use every they use everything against me. Everything I say, they use it against me. So yeah, I have to be the wise one. Excuse me. I have to be the wise one. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make that like me doing this, because my face is itching. I was trying to hold this cup, so I'm sorry, I didn't mean for it to appear that I was doing Illuminati hand signs. I don't do that on purpose. So it's like, so I can't name names about certain places that I go to anymore. I'm praying for and hoping for another job opportunity soon, and I can't go into detail. I have to be quiet about everything. But if you want me to stop begging, just let me freaking work my own job, like I've been trying to do. I don't want to have to panhandle and beg, online or in person. I just rather be independent and do my own thing. But they still want to keep up their narrative that Candy just like money. Nah, because y'all want me to sell out. So y'all project. Y'all want me to sell out like y'all did, so y'all just projecting. So it's like I'm being bitten up and itching and stuff like that. So it's like they have all these nice and beautiful houses. That's one thing in my life. Candy Grandpre, I never got to own, like, I never got to own a home. I never got to really, well, I had 2 cars, but the second car wasn't even, I don't even consider that my car. because it was a car that was sold to me and scammed. The guy was a perp who scammed me, and I couldn't even drive the damn car. So I don't even, cause that's like canceled. So basically, the other car, the first car that I had, the Hyundai Elantra, it was financed, and I was trying to pay for it and buy it out, and the guy wouldn't let me, and I didn't realize he was a highly narcissistic bully, who just wanted to scam me and fuck up my life. You know, that he would not allow me to pay out the car, and he just wanted me to finance it so you can get good credit. And then he tried to frighten and intimidate me and scare me and say finance it so you can get good credit. And I'm like, no, well, I had the money to pay it out. I don't care about good credit. I just want to pay. I had the money to pay the car out, you know, at that time. So, you know, the foster mom set me up to be homeless and have my car repossessed and stuff like that, when I could have taken that car with me. And who knows where I could have been if the day before I was about to start a teacher assistant job. It was a paraprofessional ESL Spanish teacher assistant, immediately straight out of college. And the foster mom ruined that, and I was forced to leave that abusive situation, and there wasn't many options for housing in New Orleans because of the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina in 2006. So, you know, there weren't really many job opportunities for that either. So I went to New York thinking that I could try to go to translation school, ended up homeless, and they forced me against my will into the mental health system, and it was like a prison that I couldn't get out of. And they even made it like as if they had a plan to keep me locked up in a mental institution for the rest of my life. And they sacrificed and killed people in the Kings County Mental Hospital in Brooklyn. They sacrificed and killed a lot of mental patients up in there. And it was one of the worst. I mean, it was like trying to run away from the pits of hell. Every single day was like a freaking nightmare. You know, and they, you know, I shouldn't have had to go through something like that. You know, and I was also, because I wanted a career to be an obstetrician gynecologist, because I was fascinated with pregnancy and childbirth and stuff like that. And then I realized that they tried to make it like I was too mental and too crazy and slow to succeed at being a doctor. So then I figured, well, I switched my major a few times, and then I settled for Spanish translation. So they made sure they messed that career opportunity up as well. And then Hurricane Katrina also had something to do with, you know, me being set back and just struggling so bad and nobody cared. A lot of us were struggling. But if it weren't for me to be targeted, I had potential to be very successful, and for them to not, you know, force me to, against my will, to be this coerced mental patient that I didn't want to be, you know. And they treat you like a punished child in detention, and it's like, I mean, and that SUV that just passed, I don't know if it's the sun reflecting or if it looks like they have one tail light. So, well, I figure next month, I'm praying, y'all please pray for me to get, I wish I could go into detail about this job opportunity, but I can't say too much, and I can't say publicly online where I get to go take showers at now, because the online perp Stars 15K will use that as a weapon against me and try to. She's the only one who would call up my job or call up the place or call somewhere where I take a shower or call this place, call that place, and tell him, oh, look at her. She's the only one who does that. Sometimes I thought it was other perps online, but it was mainly her. So, but then it's like she's happy that she thinks she got the control that she want over me. That I can't be free to say what I want, like how I've been saying. And then the idea that that guy that I mentioned in the previous video, who I thought was a friend, he tried to make it like as if I tell all my business and open up myself to being hurt and hurt by quote unquote telling all my business. And I'm like, he really had to change his attitude. He really had to change. He didn't used to think like this before. Like, he changed his opinion about me and go along with the consensus like everybody else, what they think about me and stuff. And so try to berate and condemn me because he was mad because he thought I was talking about him specifically or make a direct attack at him, because it was not the case, because I was trying to, reach out to people, and I was trying to reach out to people on YouTube or Twitter to talk to, people, not just, not him, but, multiple people. So if he said that he was too, if he wasn't able to talk, then I respect and understand that. If you say you're not able to talk because you're feeling down and stuff, I respect and understand that. I'm not gonna get mad at you if you feel like as if you're not able to talk, But if you decide you kick me to the curb and don't want anything to do with me, it's like, so there was two misunderstandings where, but that video, I figured I knew that was about me, because then he said later on in that last phone conversation, he told me, you wear your heart on your sleeve. But then he made it like there's nothing wrong with that. He said, oh, there's nothing wrong with that because you're an empath, and I'm an empath. But then he said that, but he said it in the video, he said it like, oh, you wear your pain on your sleeve. And he made it like as if he was condemning targeted individuals for openly. In that video, he was condemning targeted individuals for openly letting, doing YouTube videos for letting people. YouTube videos letting people know the hardships that they're going through. So it's like, well, wow, the conversations are different on the phone. So that's what made me feel like he was fake and two-faced. So, wow. So anyway, I'm scared because I'm just scared of the future, even the immediate future. I'm scared of, and so many people think that wow, there's a lady over there singing. I think she's a perp singing loud on purpose to disrupting my video. So if I wasn't doing a video, she wouldn't be trying to do that fake ass singing. She don't come here and do this every day. So wow. But it's like I had to deal with. Early to be riding around in a motorcycle. So he's a the fact that he on this quiet area, he purposely ride on my path. So it's like, everybody has become harsh and judgmental. Everybody want everybody to shut up. That guy, he thinks his new opinion is that he thinks that a 4-minute video is too long, or he thinks his videos are too long now. Like he had to change of heart about everything. Maybe it took a while for his life-altering assault to really get to him, and that made him change his attitude about things. I don't know, but there are some people who act like they think they're better than you because they think that they're better than you, or they think you should shut up because they figure that they've been through worse than what you've been through. You know, and they think that the stuff you talking about is petty or minuscule compared to what they went through, so that they think that they're tougher and better than you because of what you went through. And I'm like, well, the reason why you saying all this, because you're a guy. Females are usually more sensitive than men, but they have some females who, because of feminism, want to play that tough man role. So there's some more stuff I want to say, but now people are making it like if I'm foolish for doing if I wasn't foolish before, but I'm only wrong because you have a change of heart. It's people in general starting to tell me, now basically I shouldn't be free to do my little daily, my gang stalking perp walks, or my open talks, or me just doing a diary, or like an open diary of my daily life, with both being my homeless experiences, my targeting experiences, me putting the gang stalkers out there, and for me expose the gang stalkers and stuff. They still have a small handful of us who are exposing the gang stalkers, but most people deleted their YouTube accounts or left YouTube. Now everybody want everybody to be quiet. I think that everybody should respect other people's decision. If you want to continue doing long or short videos exposing your gang stalking, then that's fine. But if you choose to ignore your gang stalkers and don't expose anything, then that's fine too. But you don't have a right to force people to stop. You don't have a right to make people stop, So, it's like June 3rd, I get my Social Security check. And, I did everything on my part with SSI, the Social Security Administration. I did everything on my part to let them know that, I showed them all my, all my pay stubs, and they took out the $23 each month for the Social Security, but they make mistakes on their record, so it's like I got to go through the hurdle of the fact that they try to lie and say that there's no record of me ever paying back. See, why the fuck you need to honk your horn? Oh, I'm sorry, that lady is turned off her. She turned off her that lady, she was locking her car door. That was pretty loud. But today must be orange shirt day with gang stalking. Everybody's shirt is either orange or red today, this morning already. So pretty much made me lose my train of thought. She's wearing a red shirt, or no, pink shirt. So they were trying to falsely say that I never ever reported any of my income for my work income, and that they never they never took out $23 a month out of the Social Security, the SSI money out of my they were collecting that $23 every month from when I worked, so I had to go get that straightened out. But you know how it is with these gang stalkers and stuff. It's like everybody who works for the Social Security thing, they all perps. So it's like I have to take a deep breath and wait till I'm not stressed out or upset in order for me to try to get the problem straightened out. Because they want to falsely accuse me of something, and then when I got to go to the Social Security office, they want to provoke me and make me mad and think it's funny, and trying to set me up to get locked up and stuff. So, this whole, thing. I just don't understand it. So let me go for now. And oh man, I don't know, but I hate to have to ask y'all. I mean, I'm still need, if anybody can donate, even if you can cash at me $2, for help to eat. And then by June 3rd, I should be fine for a while, and pray for me that I can get another job. I begged I begged the girl, can you please, they're like, nope, only part-time. I'm like, please, is there any way I can get full-time? Then that way I can get me, be eligible for the 3.5 times the rent in a $500 place, and get me my own apartment or house or something like that to rent and stuff, or maybe even get a car to live in and work in and build up. Since they say they desperately need people, well, if you desperately need people, why you want to keep people part time, or why you don't want nobody to work? So. I'm not acknowledged as people or a person because I'm targeted. So I'm going to see y'all later. Bye.